and you've had such an amazing journey so far. I can't wait to share it. Can you tell everyone a little bit about what was your experience with Crohn's disease these past few years?
Okay, so I got diagnosed about 10 years ago, and for the past 3.5 years before this program, had I was very sick. I had a flare that nothing worked, medicines didn't work, actually made me worse, and no matter what I did, the food would just go right through me. And I was sick like 30 times a day and had no energy, and it was just, I was so miserable.
And what were your daily symptoms like?
I had bloody diarrhea 30 times a day,
Wow.
pretty much every single day for 3.5 years. And I just, no matter what I did, it never got better. And last year I did a liquid diet for about 6 months out of the year. And once I started eating foods again, then I'd start bleeding again, so no matter what I did, it just nothing worked.
And what did the doctors want to do?
They wanted to put me on steroids and biologics, and I'm sensitive to all medicines. Like when I was taking the Crohn's medication, then my symptoms would get worse. I'd have joint pain. The bleeding got worse, and when I tapered down, it got better. So
Yeah.
I'm really sensitive to medicines in general, and I just didn't feel comfortable doing that, especially after researching it and having friends who had bad reactions to it.
And what was your experience with natural medicine prior to us working together?
I had a really good experience with my naturopath. I actually did the SCD diet, and I was in remission for a year. And then I had a traumatic experience on my body that just sparked an autoimmune response, and it just wouldn't go away.
Yeah, that was a car accident, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, so once you got in that car accident, you were under that stress, your body had that stress, all of a sudden, boom, it came back, and it just never went away for another 3 years.
3.5 years, yep.
Wow. I mean, that's very traumatic. And so you went back on the SCD diet and did everything you had done before, right? It just wasn't working?
It wasn't working. And I even tried the elemental diet, which was just liquid only, which was just this elemental formula and bone broth, and that's all I had. And I was still feeling miserable, still having cramping, pain, all that.
What made you decide to try out Crohn's Colitis Lifestyle and get private coaching from me?
Well, I had been following your journey for a while, and our life was so similar, and I just had a feeling it resonated with me that this was my answer. I just felt like with every fiber in my being that I had to give this a shot, because I tried everything else, and I wasn't comfortable going down the road of medicine because I knew I was going to get all the side effects.
And so you felt like this could do something different for you. Was it kind of about maybe S.H.I.E.L.D being uniquely for you and everything being combined, and maybe there's something I don't know yet and that will really work for me? Was that it?
I think so, because I used to have the mind frame that food is what heals the gut, but I was like, this clearly isn't working. And if I do the same thing and not getting results, then I have to do something else. So I really liked how you incorporated everything, balancing everything together. And I think that's what made one of the biggest differences.
And it worked really well for you. Guys, anyone out there who's listening, every program is unique. And we look at every person as their own system of issues, not we're just healing Crohn's disease. We're healing this person. And with her, we really hit the nail on the head. I mean, she did really fantastic. When we started working together, what was, how quickly until you saw results? What was that experience when you started?
3 days.
3 days, what changed?
Well, right before our program, I was too nauseous to even eat anything, or drink water even. And for the first time, I felt like my body was getting everything it needed. And by day 3, I stopped having diarrhea.
Day 3, you stopped having diarrhea, and you had your first normal bowel movement in 3 years.
I don't think I even went that day. It was kind of nice.
So you went from 30 times a day to not even going in 3 days.
Mm-hmm. I think like my first normal one was maybe 3 weeks later.
Okay. So your first normal bowel movement was 3 weeks later, but you noticed that you basically had control of your bowel movements within 3 days.
Yeah, it was totally different, but it stopped being like diarrhea, and it got better and better like every single day. So
Better and better. And how long until you felt like you were normal and that you had complete symptom relief?
I think it was at a month.
A month.
Between 4 and 6 weeks.
Guys,
95% reduction.
95% symptom. Guys, you can't make this stuff up. I know this sounds like trickery and magic. Some people listening right now are going, what the boop? What is this? Is this real? Is she lying right now? She's not lying, guys. It's just that Crohn's is unique to everyone, and we hit the nail on the head. Also, Kaylin, one thing that helped you be successful is you had so much experience with natural medicine before. You had worked with a naturopath doctor. You weren't getting the results you wanted there, and you also had tried very specific diets before. So for you, running a program was easy.
Yeah.
You were like, no problem. Like, and did you feel like you could eat more doing this than your other programs?
I've been eating foods that I've been dying to eat for the past, 3.5 years.
Okay, so what's a food you can eat now that you couldn't eat before?
Broccoli.
Broccoli? What was that?
Cauliflower rice.
Cauliflower rice, nice.
Going to make everything so much easier because before the diet, literally all I was eating was homemade soup, homemade Jell-O, applesauce, and bananas, and bone broth. That's it.
That's it.
And then at one point, I was still so sick. I'm like, well, I might as well, eat other foods. And I got on this Oreo kick, and that was, honestly, I feel like that didn't make me as sick. It was just all the same. And I'm like, this isn't right.
Yep.
That's I wanted to make a change.
With all of this, I mean, they heard your symptoms before. Where's your energy? What about your weight? What about your sleeping habits? Any menstrual cycle issues? Are you able to keep rocking and rolling the whole day? Do you ever get urgency? Do you feel like you could cheat and be okay? Those types of questions.
Okay, so urgency, gone.
Gone, no urgency. How many bowel movements a day?
Maybe like 1 or 2.
From 30. Any blood?
Nope, I haven't had blood since the beginning of February, and it was just a random.
Random. Okay, just one time. What about diarrhea? It's been a while.
Yeah. I mean, I had an emotional thing happen a few weeks ago, and I had it for like a day or two, but it was not like it was before. It was
okay.
An emotional response.
Okay, so random once and over the last 3 months. And let's see, what about weight and energy levels? Is it sustained?
In the very beginning, I did have like random bouts of bloody diarrhea like once a week.
Mm-hmm.
But that happened for the first week and then normalized.
Okay. So still healing. Yeah. And what about energy levels? I mean, can you wake up and rock out through the day?
Yeah, so before I was maybe a 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm probably like in between 8 and 9.
Okay.
Day. And that is huge for me. So, I mean, I don't even nap anymore.
What about skin health and hair health and things like that? More aesthetics?
Yeah, my hair, I'd had issues with my hair, thinning out because of the medications and being super anemic. And now I feel like it's finally starting, it's definitely a lot healthier, softer, it's growing more. My skin has definitely cleared up.
Look at it, your skin looks glowing right now.
Thank you. Yeah, once I started healing the gut, because my face was a true reflection of what was going on in my gut. You
nailed it. Is there anything else you'd like to say to anyone who's listening or maybe really relating with 30 bloody bowel movements a day, chronically sick for 3 years, already doing elemental drinks and not getting anywhere? What would you say to them?
I would just say this program is something I've never seen before. And I feel like I finally got my life back and took control of it, because for so long I felt so helpless and I tried everything, and I just feel like I didn't feel like I was going anywhere, and I was scared for the future, but I knew that something was out there that was the answer for me. And so I went searching for it, and then I found you, and I just knew that this whole philosophy, the S.H.I.E.L.D, everything together is what makes the magic happen.